Hey, shalom, shalom, Aki, miss your brother here, Yakanin. First and foremost, like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Bakokwadash, Barakathum. All right, that's the Father and the Son's name in the Paleo Hebrew, the Lashawan Kwadash. All right, those are the names that you are referred and to call on, all right, in time of saving, Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. All right, double honors to the elders and apostles, the great millstone who rule well and have taught me this truth, and salutations out there to the hopeful elect, the brothers that are also putting in this work, all right, during the due diligence, all right, and preaching the gospel scattered across the four, okay? Shalom to y'all, all right, and blessings to you and your families. Keep thriving and keep enduring, okay? This lesson is gonna kind of be off the topic, off the top, all right, just of my experiences in this world, okay? Okay, obviously we're dealing with a lot of people that's in the world still. We're dealing with a lot of mindsets, a lot of demons, a lot of people that are in the carnal flesh. But see, we have separated from this world. We have separated as much as we can from the flesh. Yes, it's an everyday battle. Yes, we know that. Yes, we don't claim that we are perfect, but we strive unto perfection, which is, trying to have a perfect balance between the word and the world, where you got to uphold your duties as a man of the Lord, but you got to also uphold your duties as a man in the world. We're trying to just have a perfect balance. And first off, to even be perfect means to follow the laws and commandments of the Bible. So you can't even say you're trying to be perfect if you ain't trying to follow the laws and commandments. See, we're actually striving to be perfect, and we're doing so by following the perfect way, by following the perfect book, by following the ways of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, by following the ways of our forefathers that were before us. Okay? But see, what the world will do, and the people that are in the world will make it seem like you're a nut, you're a bad person, you're this, you're that, because you don't follow after the ways of the world. Okay? For example, we don't celebrate, pagan holidays, bro. This is something we don't do since we came into this truth. This is not what we do. We understand all these holidays, so-called holy days, or Christmas, and so-called New Year, and Thanksgiving, and Halloween, and even your birthdays. We know that those are satanic rituals. And we actually did the research in the history and looked up the origins of these things. And when you look up the origins, you'll see that they were created by so-called white men. They were created by Edomites, our enemies. Our culture, our Israelite culture and heritage, the ways of the scriptures don't talk about celebrating Christmas and things of that nature. Okay? We celebrated Hanukkah and stuff like that. Okay, we had the high holy days that are in the Bible, man. All right, the Passover, the Feast of Unleavened Bread, so on and so forth. So we know that following those holidays is off. So we don't do that. But the people in the world will make it seem like you're not a good person because you don't get your kids gifts on that specific day. Well, you don't know about my life. You don't know that if I get my kids gifts every day or every weekend or not. You're just assuming because I don't want to partake in the things of the world that now I'm a bad person. But really, it's the opposite, okay? You're a bad person, okay? For first off, not educating yourself. Hosea 4:6, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, thinking that your high school education was enough. All right? It wasn't enough, man. Salakia, I got to pull over real quick. My front bumper is hitting the ground. I got to pull over. Salakia. But we're just going to continue the video on, man. All right? What I'm saying is, all right, the world will make you seem like you're a bad guy for doing the actual right thing. It might not be the right thing in the world, but it's the right thing in the word. Okay, see, that's the thing. When you follow Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, all right, you're like a stray away dog in the world, man. People just cast you out, call you a nut, say you a conspiracy theorist, so on and so forth. Okay? Because we don't want to eat abominations. We don't want to eat shrimp, crab, lobsters. We don't eat those abominable foods that the Lord told us not to eat in Leviticus. Okay? See, we're striving after the perfect way. But even on a worldly level, even on a scientific level, even if you went into these foods and went into them on a worldly level and see what they actually do to you, you would see that they're the reasons why people are becoming sick and having diseases. Then you will understand that it's a reason why the Lord said not to eat these creatures. The Lord told us not to eat them for a reason. But because you want to disobey your father, you want to disobey the creator, well, now you will suffer the consequences. You will more than likely, be getting hit with a disease. You will more than likely, in the times of Jacob's troubles, starvation will be your way of death. Okay? There's no way around, all right, the judgment that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai has for his people. You're not getting around that. Got to understand that. Okay? So don't make it seem like, all right, don't let the people in the world convince you that you're a nut, that you're this and you're that and you're a bad person because you don't follow after what they believe in, which is what they believe in is of the world. Okay? This is why you have to be mentally strong in this truth. You have to 100% firmly believe that you believe in the truth. You have the truth. I ain't questioned this truth since the day I woke up in this truth, man. Wholeheartedly. There wasn't a day the first day I heard this truth, there wasn't a day since that I questioned if this was true, if this was the truth. If Yahweh Bashem Yahushai was real, if that was his names, if the Israelites are real, if we're really them people, how do we know? Like, I never, once that knowledge came upon me, I never questioned it, ever. Because I know it to be true. I just know it. And through faith, I believe it. And no, we can't pinpoint 100% show you the proof that God's alive. And that's a faith thing. I can't pull the Lord off his throne and tell him come down and show the world that you're really real. I can't do that. But I know it's real. It resonates with my spirit. And that's why you got to be mentally. You have to be so caught up in this truth, so much into the readings, into the videos, and things of that nature, that you're just consumed in it. This is your life now. You operate every way you think, every time you move, you're considering the ways of the Lord. You're considering the Lord himself. You're considering the scriptures. Scriptures are popping into your mind when these things are happening. You're like, okay, yeah, that's Isaiah 6:2. Okay, yeah, I see that. That's Job 9:24. Okay, that makes sense. Oh shit, Malachi 1:4. That makes sense. Oh, okay, Isaiah 4:1. I see what that's going to happen. Oh, Revelation 9:7. See, I see what that's going to happen. Like, scriptures just start popping up into your head when certain situations and circumstances are happening. If your mind isn't like that, then you need to get it like that. You need to start reading more. You need to start meditating on the scriptures more. You need to start meditating on video. You need to start meditating on the kingdom more. Seeking the kingdom more. When you thinking, the things that should be popping into your mind is the scriptures. What would the Lord do? I can see there seemeth a way that is right unto a man, but the end ways thereof are death. See, everybody believes, oh, it's your truth. It's your truth. Everybody has their own truth now. The truth is singular. It ain't plural. It ain't many truths out there. There's one truth. There's one God. There's one power. There's one creator. You either know it or you don't. I don't have to respect what you believe in, even when I know it's bullshit. No, I don't respect that you believe in Allah. You can believe in it, cool, but I know it to be bullshit. No, I don't believe in Jesus Christ. But if you want to believe in him and you want to call on that name and you believe he's the power, he's the creator, then go ahead. I know it to be bullshit. No, I don't respect it. But do as you will. I'm not here to convince you and change your mind. I'm here to let you know what's the truth and what's bullshit. You come up with the discernment of if what I'm saying is real or what I'm saying is lies. You have to have the spiritual discernment to tell that. But because you don't believe in something doesn't mean that it ain't true. Scripture say, what if some did not believe? Would that make the faith of Yahweh without effect? Roughly paraphrasing? No, the Lord don't give a hell if you don't believe in what he's saying. You're just going to get killed for it. You're going to be cooked. Literally. When the missiles hit. All right? So don't let the brothers, Akim and Akwaf, sisters in the world, don't let the world try to make it seem like you a nut. They're nuts. How are you still a friend of the world and all this madness is happening? You have to be somewhat of a fucking nutcase, demon, psycho, wicked motherfucker to not seek some type of way out of this world. Not physically, I'm not saying curious, I'm saying like spiritually, mentally. How is your mind just on just America? You think this is it? I can't even see into the 5-10 years from now. I don't even want to plan myself when if Lord willing, we're here in 10 years. I can't even fathom me being 40. I don't even want to see 35. I don't even want to see 2025. So I can't fathom how these people in the world can go on and see 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 years from now. Like that's mind-boggling to me. And you know they got to be wicked because you don't see how wicked this fucking world is. You ain't seeing what's up with the pedophilia. You ain't seeing what's up with the elites running the world and how they scamming people and how the rich don't pay taxes but the poor do, and how there's classifications of everything, and how if you a so-called Black, Latino, Native American that you have the lower hand in this society and this world is against you. You don't see these things? You don't know that? You're not accepting it of it? Or not accepting of it, or what? Or are you just delusional, in denial, or truly don't have a clue? That is a problem. See, we understand the wicked ways of this world. We understand that the ways of this place is fucking wicked. That's why we're trying to get out of here. We're trying to speed the time up. So we pushing out videos and truth and pushing out the truth so the elect can wake the fuck up and we can get up on out of here. We ain't trying to prolong our life here in America. We ain't trying to celebrate 2040. We're trying to celebrate that in the kingdom. Remember that. Kingdom-minded, not worldly-minded. Let them think you a nut. When that day of judgment come, when the dollar crashes, when World War III happens, when race riots happen, when division is happening even more, when prices are jacked up, when inflation happens, when Jacob's trouble happened, just remember who believed in what and who told you what. Because everything you're doing now and everything you believe in now, in the day of judgment, that's going to be what you believe and what you do in that day. You ain't going to magically be able to flip a switch that you ain't never turned on and magically becoming the truth. No, it don't work that way. You got to build yourself up in this thing. This thing take years, man. That's why Scripture says seek out your own fear and trembling, all right, and salvation, all right, well, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, roughly paraphrasing, all right? You can't wake up one day and then, oh, yeah, and just be in this thing how it is, how I am, or how a brother that been in for so long is. Man, it takes trials and tribulations and testimonies and testaments and failures and struggles and, letdowns and, hardships and, mistakes and things of that nature to grow in this thing. All right? Which comes with time, which you should have experience with time. That's the only way we're going to grow, is to actually go out and experience things. All right? So the people in the world are nuts. We're not. We're on point. And they'll see that the hard way. So with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem Akwakwardash, Barakathum, and double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone. All right, to you I say, Shalom.